Hi everyone, Evan here at the Chronicle for Wednesday, March 20th, 2024, where the future starts today. Gonna do a news blitz. Haven't done one of these in a while, but here we go. First topic I'm gonna cover, the Fed meeting. Yes, not much really changed. But here's the big part. The Fed is gonna slow down quantitative tightening, aka add liquidity back into the markets, aka make sure their buddies make money in an election year, aka make sure the stock market doesn't go down in an election year, which I told you before is what it's all about, aka be as long of inflation as you possibly can through commodities. That's the best advice I can give you. I don't want to get into the whole Fed dot plot. There's going to be 3 rate cuts this year, whatever. I don't want to get into that because, frankly, those are an educated guess in the best of times and, frankly, not very reliable. So, frankly, I don't even look at it. But again, as I mentioned in a YouTube short a couple of weeks ago, I explicitly said what's going on in the stock market right now is it's an election year. Okay? Everything they're doing revolves around the election. To put all this mumbo jumbo in layman's terms for every normal human being, let's be honest. That's all that's going on here. Okay? Nothing less, nothing more. They're going to go off on all the business news channels and the news and whatnot about, they're cutting rates and they're doing all these things. Don't care about that. Plain and simply, it's an election year. They need the stock market and the economy elevated for an election year. Okay? That's all that's going on here. Next up, Canada's CPI, aka the government artificially deflated inflation report to not let you know there's actually inflation. And I kid you not, right in the statement they put out yesterday saying inflation is quote unquote slowing. Yeah, had a look at olive oil prices recently. Anyway, they explicitly said in the statement, the main contributors to deceleration were cellular services and internet access. This is the most unbelievable, not believable report I've ever seen. They know inflation's running higher now, and they're not really denying it. Let's just be honest. And then by trying to deny it, they actually made it worse for themselves. Can't make this up. Anyway. And the last thing I'm going to cover today, the Bank of Japan hiking rates. There seems to be a lot of talk out there because they hike rates. They'll dump their foreign holdings of all the treasuries they own around the world to buy their own debt. Here's the thing. The Japanese yen has gotten weaker rapidly since 2020. When you repatriate that money from outside back to your own, you net more, plus earn higher interest elsewhere around the world. Until this stops, sorry, I don't see this being the case. And really, if you want to be worried about anybody, have a look at the excerpt from the Reuters article on the rate hike I put up here on screen. Have a look at the country on the bottom. That's frankly the one I'd more be worried about than the one on top. Because they have aspirations, of course, to really become the next superpower. And by doing so, they can always dump those and always hurt America along the way. Again, just saying. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for now. Smash a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and by the way, thanks to each and every one of you again for 1,000 subs. We ain't stopping here. Next stop, we're going for 1,100. And on that note, take care of yourselves and each other. Have a good day.